Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
So Ayew and Swansea City, as we already know, have qualified for the final of the Championship playoff promotion into the English Premier League. They will face Brentford in the final, and Ayew has spoken ahead of that game with Brentford this Saturday. Tomorrow is the Europa League final. After that is the final on the 29th of May, Swansea City versus Brentford for the final spot to get in the Premier League. He is upbeat and optimistic. Also, Thomas Partey, after an abysmal by his standards season with Arsenal, following the euphoria that followed his signing for the Gunners, he's looking ahead to next season and hoping that Arsenal can fire and compete on all fronts. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So the front of Ayew and Swansea City, they are preparing in earnest to take part in the final. They could not make it there. They were stopped in their tracks by Brentford. By this time, they faced Brentford in the final, and with a chance to go into the Premier League, Ayew has set that as his target and his optimum that he can do for Swansea City ahead of the new season. He's hoping to get back into the Premier League after Swansea were out in 2018. A 31-year-old is looking ahead to the upcoming showdown with the Bees in their quest for Premier League football. Now, the Swansea attacker is poised for the upcoming promotion playoff game final against Brentford on Saturday. The Jack Army are set to take on the Bees at Wembley in a decider, with the winners set to be rewarded with the tickets to the Premier League next season. Swansea are looking to return for the first time since 2018. It's very important to me to get this club back into the Premier League, Ayew said on the club's official website. I wake up every morning with that thought. It's always on my mind. It's what keeps me going. Finals are not there to be played, they are there to be won. There is a big prize on offer. We are one game away and we have to be ready on that day. I just want to win and give this city something big and enjoy this summer. Swansea secured their place in the grand final with a 1-1 draw with Barnsley after Ayew had given them a first leg 1-0 win, winning 2-1 on aggregate. It felt great. It was an unbelievable feeling to get this win in front of our fans, Ayew said. I felt something special, even though it was only 3,000 fans, because it was booming. I thank them for their support because we really needed it. They played their part and we did ours, and in the end, we are all happy. I'm even happier that I'll see them at Wembley. Now we look forward to the final. It's Swansea's second successive year of making the playoffs. Last year, the Welsh side were in the top four, the four that played in the playoffs. Unfortunately, they were knocked out, as I said, by Brentford. Ayew has been the club's talisman this season, 16 goals during the regular season, propelling the side to the playoffs. In the last four, the Ghanaian captain rose to the occasion once again, scoring in that first leg and hoping that they win it here against Brentford, who was the team that knocked them out of the playoff into the final places. And it's going to be interesting. He says finals are there to be won and not to be played. Well, that's quite interesting. I am personally hoping that they make it into the Premier League, but Brentford are no walkover. I know the quality they possess, but it is football. Anything can happen, and I'm looking forward to that final versus Brentford. I'll be following it closely, bringing you updates, and we'll see how things go when Ayew and Swansea square off with Brentford at Wembley, 29th of May. Your predictions in the comments box. Let me know, do you think Ayew and his side can make it to the Premier League? Will Brentford be a force too much for them? Let me know what you think in the comments box. My next story has to do with Thomas Partey following the euphoria that led to his announcement as an Arsenal player. It's all dwindled down, and it was not a season that he would want to remember. However, he is optimistic that going into the new season, Arsenal can fight on all cylinders. They can fight on all fronts in the competitions they will be competing in next season. He is optimistic that the Gunners will be better and bigger and stronger, and he is optimistic that they will do better than this season. The Gunners finished 8th in the table and will miss out of European football for the first time in 25 years. Partey said Arsenal's failure to qualify for Europe gives the team an opportunity to fight for everything in the 2021-2022 season. Now, despite a 2-0 victory over Brighton and Hove Albion on the final day, Arteta's side failed to qualify for Europe. They finished 8th and will not play Europe for the first time in 25 years. Quite unfortunate. Partey, who played 33 matches in all competitions this term, described Arsenal's finish as a disappointment. Missing out on Europe is disappointing, but now we have the opportunity to come back next season and fight for everything we can, he told the club. The Ghana international played from start to finish on Sunday as Nicolas Pepe's double gave them a 2-0 win versus Brighton. And the former Atletico Madrid midfielder came close to scoring on several occasions with his second half shot hitting the bar. Sunday's encounter was the first time Arsenal fans entered the Emirates since the COVID-19 pandemic, and Partey was thrilled to see the club faithful behind the team. I think we had their support today, which was very beautiful, he said. We were encouraged, and when we were down, they supported us. They pushed us up, and at the end, this is what we need. We are very grateful. We had a good game, and everybody gave their best, and at the end, it's part of the game. We have to keep up hard work, we have to be prepared, we have to end well, and we did well. We have to prepare for the next season. Partey, who joined Arsenal on a long-term contract in the first week of October, the final day of the transfer window, played 24 matches in his debut Premier League season with 2 assists under his belt, and he's hoping that he can improve on that tally and Arsenal can improve on their performance. The fact that they will not be playing in Europe will give them an opportunity to fight on all fronts in all competition, focus more on the league, the cup competitions, and also do better than they did this season in terms of where they finished. And I hope for his sake that they do well, because it was not a season to remember for him. But on a personal note, he is a La Liga winner officially, according to Guillem Balaguer. He is a La Liga winner as Atletico Madrid wrapped up the league last season just past, beating Real Madrid to the title on the final day. So that has been it for today. Ayew is upbeat and optimistic ahead of the final. He says the final is meant to be won and not to be played. Thomas Partey also optimistic for the coming season as his aside Arsenal will not be taking part in Europe for the first time in their 25-year history. The thoughts in the comments box. Can Arsenal do better than they did last season? What do you think? Do you agree with Partey? Can Ayew lead Swansea into the Premier League? I'll see you guys in the next one.